Om Sai Ram, this is Venkat for Starsa.com. I am really fascinated by what would have happened before 100 years when Baba actually lived for people who were gifted to actually see Baba in person. Even before 30, 40 years, there were beautiful Leela in which some Sai devotees have seen Baba in real, which is, we can say they've either seen Baba himself in real, or before 30, 40 years, if you see, there were lots of Sufi saints, there were lots of sadhus, true sadhus across India, and they would have uh, been an instrument of Baba. They would have been someone who spreads Baba's Leela, and because they continuously remember Baba, Baba's soul would have Baba's greatness would have uh, been reflected in them. So this is one of the Leela in Sai Leela magazine published in 1980, which I'm going to read it for you. It was a small group of devotees who have gathered for a bhajan in their home. They all were really doing the bhajan with love and devotion and Baba. And suddenly a old man has appeared. And the way the old man spoke to them, and the way, and he calls this wife of this devotee as Beti, which is my daughter. And in her experience, whenever Baba has come in a dream, it seems Baba will call her Beti, which is as a daughter. So she knows when the old man calls her as a Beti, she knows that it is Baba himself who has come. So they had a good conversation with him, and then when he goes back from that place, they have asked him, when will you come back, or when will you go? And he has said, when God wants me to come, I come to a particular place, but I'm always here, because Baba wants to assure them that wherever his bhajan or wherever his leela is, his glory is spoken about, he is always residing there. So the old man has said, I'm always living here, just that you don't see me. So I will read this leela for you. I am sure you will like it. Omnipresent Sai. It was on 3rd February 1980. I, with my wife Meera, had lodged in a house of a Sai devotee at Warai, district Jalovne in Uttar Pradesh. It is our daily program to sing bhajans in the evening from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. and then to take the supper or have milk after the aarti. So the husband and wife, they are in a friend's place where they regularly do Sai bhajan, and only after that they have the supper. As usual, we had sat for singing bhajans in the small temple in the house. All the Sai devotees had come in time for singing the bhajans. As the singing of bhajan was to start after a short while, we were talking about miracles of Sai Baba. So they were, in the small temple in the house, they were speaking about Baba's Leela, and they were really, feeling blissful at that moment. Just at the same time, all of a sudden, an old man with a white beard, saffron colored clothes, and a staff in his hand came without anybody's permission and sat amongst us. So, an old man comes in without anyone's permission, he just comes in and sits among them. We started chatting with the old man. We asked him how and where from he had come and who told him that there was a singing of bhajan in that house. Thereupon, the old man replied that a clerk in the PWD office had told him that there was a bhajan program at the lawyer's house, and so he had gone there to ADM's house, but he did not like to speak there anything, and hence he had come to this house and was glad to see us. So it seems he has went. Someone has informed him that there is a beautiful bhajan happening in a particular house, and he has come here. Then the old man began to tell about the great saints and yogis. Baba himself used to appreciate and talk in praise of saints like Tukaram, Nyandev. So I will continue reading. Even though no yogi or saint used to call my wife as Beti or Munni, my wife could not help laughing when this old man called her Beti. She then remembered that whenever Sai Baba had come in incarnation before us, he used to address her as Beti. I assume this is just mentioning about whenever Baba, whenever she has a dream about Baba, Baba calls her as Beti. Thereupon, the old man said, Beti, I have used different languages in different states. I have to speak. I have to speak Gujarati, Punjabi, Hindi, and English. When he had told this, the lawyer's wife asked him about his food, but the old man said he would take neither a food nor milk. When she asked him whether he would like to take a tea, he said, if it is quite essential, I will take. So they offered him to have a tea. Then he had a tea with us. My wife gave him apple and guava fruits. He said, I am an old man of 80 without any teeth. How can I eat these fruits? I eat fruits of love only if anybody speaks to me with affection, which means when you know what you understand from this words. He's saying that I cannot eat fruits and all because I'm very old. I don't have tooth. I don't have teeth. But if you speak to me with love, I will eat that as a prasad, with love. Which means when you in your home when you offer food or anything to Baba, it is not the food that matters for Sai, it is the love that you express to him. That how much deeply you express your love to him, how much deeply you speak to him. Looking at the statue or the photo, Baba will really like it. So I will continue reading. I eat fruits of love only if anybody speaks to me with affection. Then he asked me for how long I was to stay there. I replied, as long as Baba orders me to stay, I shall stay. Which means the old man asked these people how long they are going to stay. He said, as long as Baba orders me, I will stay. Then I will go. Then he said that he would go and saying goodbye, he stroked on my wife's back. Probably after that, the old man said, okay, I'm going. And he said bye. And he just patted his wife on her shoulder. Then he said he would go and saying goodbye, he stroked on my wife's back, which means on her shoulder. Then he began to walk on his way out without any word to anybody else in that house. As he went up to the doorway, he said that he had forgotten his staff in the temple. I think it's a small stick. So my wife went back to the temple to fetch it. Just at this time, Jyoti, a girl in that house, asked him when he would come back. Then he said, where I am going at all, I am always in that temple. But you are unable to notice me there. I am there in your heart. If you call me with affection, I will come. Saying thus, he went into the street and blessing us both, said goodbye and disappeared. We all we all came back to the temple and started discussing about that man. I'm sure that old man who came to our house that day was none else than the omnipresent Sri Sai Baba of Shirdi, Sri Swami Sanjay Anand, Badrinath Himalayas. So this is the Leela I wanted to read for you. Uh, I feel blissful, these people realize that he is Sai, the old man who is Sai himself who has come and give them a darshan. And if it is true, even I will be really happy. But what matters in this Leela is another message, which is when you offer any food to Baba or any other offering you to God, you give to Baba, it is not what the offering that matters to Baba. Your expression of love, your bow, the way you express your love to Sai, how beautifully you talk to Sai from your heart, from deep in your heart, that really matters to Sai, and that is like Sai's. That is like Baba will, Baba's hunger will be satisfied when you talk to Baba with love and with devotion. Hope you love this Leela. I will come back again with another beautiful Leela of Sai. This is Venkat for Starsa.com. Om Sai Ram, 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 Om Sai Ram.